First outlet sticker is up. There are asylums for people like this. I gotta stop applying for random jobs on Indeed, bruh. I gotta race this guy in 2 hours. The dude I ratted on in 2010 is coming out of jail tomorrow. What do I do? If you delete me for posting my boyfriend, that's your loss, cause I cheat. Do you think they asked him to pose like this, or you think he just did that? People who say, technically it's tomorrow now, after midnight. If you were in Walmart and everything became free for 10 minutes, what would you get? Trampled to death, probably? This is an actual monument in the USA, and I would spill my blood to defend it. My fridge needed a light bulb, but I missed that it said 40 watts maximum, so I accidentally bought a 200 watt bulb. A photographer waited 4 years for this underwater shot of a beaver. The biggest scam in history. Greenland, Iceland. My girlfriend saw another girl rub my hair and say, "You have some good hair," and I woke up with no hair. Lock her up. My 8th grade students were doing a budgeting activity, pretending they were living out of a home on 2K a month. This was written on one. Please don't let me live on my own. I spent $32 on asparagus. These ingredients will never beat until creamy. Did chocolate chips just manifest there, out of thin air? No, he's spitting them in there. They should make a GTA game for people uncomfortable with committing crime. So my sister got her license today. 1. Scrub an avocado pick clean. 2. Scrape or peel off the brown skin. 3. Carve a cute face and wait 10 minutes. 4. Never sleep again. Heather, 17. And I know I will never ever be in jail. Ever. 3 weeks later, Heather was arrested. Made me my first dollar, and ain't looked back since. Mr. Krabs would never spend his money on designer clothes. Why is there a whisper in the bathroom? I hate when people say that you don't need alcohol to have fun. Well, you don't need running shoes to run, but it fucking helps. I feel like Adam just went to a tattoo artist and said, "Make me look like a tattooed guy." He looks like a bathroom at a gas station. No hair, no makeup, just my photography. Am I the only one who can see her hair? How do we stop intergalactic energy spiders from coming to Earth? That's actually a really good question. My son is a 6'4" beast, and this kid chose to play the clarinet. Today, I am 23. Next year, 24. The year after that, 25. Do you see how messed up this is? What's next? 26? Get the hell out of here. One time, my sister's cat pretended he was dying because my sister had a baby and it was getting more attention than he did. I like how you used he for the cat and it for the baby. You guys are worried about a PS5, but ain't seen your son in years. PS, he's 5. Stop retyping. True crime podcasts are nuts. They're like, she was bludgeoned and stabbed 55 times. HelloFresh is a convenient meal kit delivery service. At 29, I realized today that sweatbands on your wrists are to wipe your forehead, not because your wrists get sweaty. They're what now? Man, I wore them because Goku did. Are you snitching on your mother for 100 million cash? My mom tells my business on the phone for free, so guess what? I'm cashing the fuck out. I clicked it, nothing happened. I think it's safe. Wow, guess what? I just got a free iPhone 7. All you have to do is log into this website, enter your name, address, phone number, and social security number, and you get a free pizza. This kind of reminds me of how in zombie movies when someone gets bitten and it doesn't kick in straight away. Let me go ahead and take my Instagram sticker off of my car. Stay off the road and take the bus, dumb bitch. I'm crying. Whose comment is this? The first one brings a bad presence, which is basically me at school. You are getting a whole Times Square billboard. The American mind cannot comprehend this. You can get fish and chips all over the US. It's just not very popular. Tobey Maguire will play the gambling addiction emotion in Inside Out 2. My friend works at a dog grooming spa. She turned around and saw this happening. Since my comics are too girly, I made one for the boys. Fight mode. Friends, if you can't pray in English, please pray in your local language. Last Sunday, I heard someone saying, "Lord, you are nothing without me." Imagine going to hell because of grammar. Guys, I've been eating these for like 30 minutes. They're fucking wax melts. Beef jerky is supposed to be a food for poor people, but it was never meant to be $14 a bag. I got a date in 3 hours. I'm screwed. Jokes. You know what's bigger than a tuna? A threener. Welcome to the world. Bro's already been through 3 divorces, eviction, and bankruptcy. When you ride past and see my truck parked outside your BD's house, just focus on yourself, little mama. This is how Optimus Prime be posted at Sam's house. Woke up before 8 AM on a Saturday. Going to spend $300 at Target as a reward. A reminder on the inside of my pants. Be careful, you've only got one. I hate taking off my glasses because my eyes go from 1080 HD to buffering at 240p and I just cannot handle that. I don't wear glasses, but this post puts things more into perspective than anything else ever has. I want to know everything about the parrot who was the reason for this sign. Pets of all kinds. No more parrots in this store. Walk in without fear. He was concerned. What would you guys do if I turned into a worm? What? Baba is cooling. Apart from coldness, what else can make you like this? That one poop that makes you get naked. Never had that poop. Why do some people still deny evolution? We have monkeys and we have humans, so where is everything in between? The modern society. Manuals. Automatic. Automatic is superior. If I need my left hand for steering and my right hand for shifting, how the hell am I supposed to hold my drink? Answer me that, manual tards. Maybe not their intended message, but I like their style. Light up Christmas. $400 per week to a kid. $400 per week to an adult. My dog has a pet rock. He doesn't bite it. Just paws it around and hangs out with it. Only this rock. No other. Knock knock. Who's there? Shit. I posted this thinking no one would reply. I don't actually have a joke. I'm sorry, who? How to make friends in the real world. Wake up to a group of people that you don't know. 2. Start saying, so what's the deal with airline food? In an increasingly aggressive tone until they become so uncomfortable that they laugh. When they laugh, do it too, but louder. Maniacal way. I'm becoming increasingly suspicious that no one on here actually knows how to make friends in the real world. So this is how my cat greets me after a long day at work. Hi lady cleaning the bathroom. I appreciate what you're doing, but if you push on the stall door and it's clearly locked, it's not necessary to then peek through the crack in the side and make eye contact with me. My 6-year-old brother has been crying for the past 20 minutes because my parents did not invite him to their wedding 19 years ago. Finally found a picture of the quilt I made. No, wait, hold the phone. Why is your reflection looking at the camera? What the fuck? Drake in new selfie. Sometimes the joke is so easy, it's not even comedically gratifying to make. Hey Denver police, can I get fined for not cleaning off snow on top of a vehicle? It's possible if the snow is obstructing the driver's view. Okay, just checking. Getting my new car tonight. So excited. Breaking. 6ix9ine reportedly pleads guilty to federal charges of racketeering and firearm charges. Pleads guilty. That means he cut a deal. You would know, fake ass detective. Thanks for watching the show, bitch. MS Paint, made in Spore Building editor. Before acting, Mark Hamill had never seen a Star Wars movie. Sadly, true. Audiences are calling Disney's #Wish a must-see. Quick, tell a lie. The 4 Horsemen of OG brain rot. Who the hell is my mum texting, bruh? Text message from Chris Griffin. My father has to have peanut butter salad every Thanksgiving. Here's the recipe, I swear. It's awful. Parents that fly first class and put their children in economy. Why? Don't let broke kids stop you from living your best life. That's what the point of Damask is. I swear to God, if these little idiots keep on leaking this game, you would be lucky to play it in 2029. Try me. What the hell? Your house is not in compliance with OSHA standards. People be like, nobody cares about your Spotify rap. Then we'll post a picture of their baby. It's not me. Stop lying. I'm watching her through her window and her name is in red. Trust me on this, guys. A kid will be like, blah, 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 and everyone else is like, huh? And the mom is just like, okay, just give me 1 second. I'll go get your cookies. Jeremy Clarkson. Top Gear was poor tonight. Quite pathetic, really. You're a fucking cyclist. It was 101 years ago last month that a tank first rolled onto the battlefield. The fuck is that? Some German dude. 101 years ago. Snowmen are one of the cutest things about humanity. Oh, like it snowed? Why don't we make a little guy about it? Teach me something interesting using 1 comment. If the world competed one-on-one with each other, the winner would only have to win 33 times. Bus drivers who see you running and open their hole are better public servants than any cop. They're what now? Attempts to log into bank account. To continue, answer security question. Where and how will you die? Types in, alone in a ditch, wearing a clown costume. I view my account balance of $4.47. I just learned that a Japanese term for seahorses is Tatsu no Otoshigo, and it literally means dragon's illegitimate child. Shapeshifting, but only once, is still one of the funniest concepts to me. Shapeshifts from a baby to an adult, but slowly. Walmart is selling the instant death cable. Everybody shut up about clubs. I don't care. Caveman, about to invent the spear. Fritz weighs 811 pounds. Keep growing, little one. I'm so proud of you, Fritz. This weekend, I'm starting the Fritz Challenge, where I drink 811 beers. The most cutting thing you can say is, who's this clown? Because it implies they're A, a clown, B, not even one of the better known clowns. You will not die at the hands of quicksand. Ask me how I know this. Please, how do you know this? Quicksand does not have any hands. These are irreplaceable emoticons that emojis will never be able to touch. Literally, if you think that has the same power as this, you are a blind fool. Squeezing the bread so it fits in your hand will not reduce the calories. That's why I toast it, to shock the calories to death. Ripping cigs, watching Chicken Little. No one believes the chicken. Pissed off, man. Had to turn it off. Are you really gonna plug your show like an ad right in the middle of the video? Shameless. Yes, I am, Kyle, because it's my show. How the fuck else am I supposed to tell people about it? Would you rather I paint it on walls underneath a tunnel in a secret location location so no one sees it. To avoid annoying you in the future, Kyle, I will advertise my show somewhere you will never see it, like in the arms of a woman who loves you. What us rednecks see versus what them city slickers see. Why did his head get so big and his torso short? What are the odds tonight? I see 2 mystery machines in one day. I feel like this is some kind of good luck. I don't know how many more 7 to 15 transactions I have left in me. The perfect cosplay doesn't exist. I just found a new pizza place that also do pizzas for dogs, giving benefits to a charity. So this happened. My place during a plane crash so my wife doesn't get the ick. Weird how engraving someone's name on a dagger signifies the dagger's owner, but engraving it on a bullet signifies the bullet's intended target. The conundrum is easily solved with my patent dagger gun. Crossbow. Blocked. First look at Baby Kong. Second look at Baby Kong. Third look. Don't you hate it when you go for a swim with a pretty girl and when you get out of the water, your nipples have been washed away? Either I'm losing it or Seth Rogen is standing next to me on the subway right now. Look up. Uncle's been sitting like this for 45 minutes. Surely this is the coffee that will finally fix me. This freshwater storage in Germany looks truly terrifying. Pineapple and mango Jolly Ranchers. Slab. Hold up. When did they drop these? And yet, a trace of the true self persists. Warzone Halo and Fall Guys copying Rockstar's GTA 6 trailer announcement. Copy my homework, but change it a bit. Women and men before versus women and men now. John L. Sullivan, the fighter from the overly manly man meme, fought in a bare knuckle boxing match that lasted 75 rounds before he won. 4 is the only number that has the same amount of letters as its actual value. 2. My dog Bailey tried to steal stuff out of my daughter's purse. He got stuck and came over to me for help. That's nice, honey. Grandma's version of cool story, bro. Just my bird and I getting some work done at home. A giant rock performing an unbelievable balancing act on a seemingly smooth, curved mound in the dense forests of Finland. Is a mystery because nobody knows how it got there. Cillian Murphy on what he did during the SAG strike. I've been sitting at home eating cheese. I like how they attached a picture of cheese for reference. Would you guys like to see the most unique, rare, and blessed picture I've ever taken? Can a beast like this truly understand the magic of Christmas? It's crazy how this is almost what they wound up doing, except they made Peter buff so he would fit over the standard Fortnite model proportions. I got a record player. Cool. Is that Imagine Dragons? Yoshi, but winning. When I spend 4 hours in court defending a client and he shows up wearing a wife beater, I know the photographer absolutely lost his mind when William hit this. Like, he told him, give me something fire, but he wasn't prepared for this. Ah, waiter, another mechanical keyboard user. Please. A map of the world, but it's just the time zones. The glow up I did not ask for. 8 AM, wake up, imagining, wash my face, dreaming, putting stickers in my planner. I haven't written anything in it, believing in myself. Arts and crafts, bedtime. My brother's screen time is actually the worst I've ever seen. I mean, we all know what he's doing on Safari. 20 hours? Nothing takes 20 hours, man. New Dragon Ball game? Thoughts? Name? What's mine? What? Mine? Tony. Rocco just had surgery today, and his siblings offered no support, just judgment. Do you think the system of playing the sound of children laughing to lure Springtrap into another room in FNAF would also work on Drew? She knocked over a box of recyclables and loafed in. In the early 15th century, Edward, the second Duke of York, wrote a list of 1,126 names he considered to be suitable for dogs. Highlights from the list: Nose Wise, Garlic, Pretty Man, Garlade, Norman, Filthy. The first Tinder date I ever had was for the premiere of this movie. She said she'd never seen Star Wars and wanted to watch all of them in order before seeing this one. She left after Phantom Menace and blocked me. Saw it with my buddy RJ. How it begins: I want my wife to feel strong and empowered. Her career is just as important as mine. How it ends: how do I tell my husband that he is no longer good enough for me? I got fit. I got promoted. There are dozens of men at my work that are better looking, drive better cars, stay in larger homes, that have manifested interest in me. I decided I deserve more and better when I was like 8 years old, trying to buy Arkham Asylum. This hater GameStop cashier told my mum, technically this game is rated T, but with how dark and mature it is, it should really be rated an M. And I understood for the first time what truly despising someone feels like. When I was a child, my cat died, and the only way I could rationalize it was drawing her being crucified because I went to a Catholic school, and I thought that just happened to everyone when they died. I can't comment on this, just look at this. My card just declined while buying a homeless person's McChicken, and he laughed at me. That guy said, sit out here with me, somebody's gonna come through for us. I bet if you took off his hat, he would have one curly hair, like a cartoon baby. Criminal life hack: wear extra fingers so photos or video evidence will be inadmissible, as it will appear to be AI generated. My roommate just railed an Adderall and beat the Halo 3 campaign on Legendary using a Guitar Hero Hero controller. The first time I tried to reblog this, my tab immediately ran out of memory, and I honestly think it's an omen. What district would y'all be in? The Hunger Games has some of the actual worst world building in fiction. What do you mean a district the size of one or more US states produces one resource and nothing else? I can't handle the fact that this isn't a shit 3D render. This is an actual photograph of something that is just floating around in space. In our own solar system, it really do be that smooth. Let's make a milkshake. I messed up by making the poll duration way too short. I didn't even realize there was an obligated deadline. What's the best emo you've ever received? I will go first. Do you think that horses used in films know that they are in a film? My answer to your question is no. Best. Werner Herzog. Harvard University will reportedly offer a new course in 2024 titled Taylor Swift and Her World. Are colleges even real anymore? The boys I nanny for just asked me where I work, and I did not have the heart to tell them their parents pay me to hang out with them, so now they think I work at Chili's. Here is that super important documentation we were talking about from very important people here at Chili's. I just discovered there's a clause in my contract that literally says I'm not allowed to work. Like, from the context of the section above, it is clearly supposed to say I'm not allowed to use my time on the clock to do anything connected with another job, but what it actually says is just, you may not under any circumstances undertake any duties of any kind during your hours of work. Overwatch players critiquing heroes. Such and such hero isn't properly balanced. This ability is too powerful. There are barely any counters to this ultimate, etc. Team Fortress 2 players critiquing classes. Me hate Pyro so much, I put my feet on him. God, what does the above word in red sound like it should mean? Crunchy, chewy. What did they mean by this? Looking for a new church. Ask the church if their god is crunchy or chewy. Girl doesn't understand. I pull out an illustrated diagram explaining what is crunchy and what is chewy. She laughs and says, "It's a good god, sir. It's chewy."